One of the things that initially struck me when I met the clients out at the property was that we were looking for potential. So potential on that property was huge. We went and saw how large the property was. We saw the views of the mountains, the city. We also noticed that if we planned this properly, we weren't going to block those views out of all of our primary living spaces. So we had master bedroom, we had living room, we had family room, we had dining areas. These are all areas that we really wanted to try and portray and emphasize when we designed this property. So when we looked at that, we looked at views, we looked at use, and we also looked at usability as well. And so we wanted to have an ability to entertain outside. We wanted to have little enclaves of sitting. We wanted to have situations where not everyone's involved with everybody in the same setting. That's really what we were looking for. We looked for little private areas to create, and then at the same time we still wanted that one large space where all 100, 200 people could still gather in that one spot and have a great party. One of the first features we started designing was that dining room. That dining room had to seat at least 10 people, and so we were challenged to kind of create something that was actually going to be as beautiful as it was to sit in there and have a nice dinner and still have a practical application toward the kitchen. We set up that kitchen so that we would create a couple of nice courtyards outside, beautiful doors that extended out. Those doors could open up at any time, fountains outside, flowers outside. You just smell all of this stuff just inside your dining room. All of those things to just create a nice intimate space, but we were still able to create a large enough space to seat a nice sized family. In creating the dining room, we actually had to re-emphasize the entryway, which is part of that garage courtyard facade, but it also affected the living room, it also affected the kitchen area. And so all of those we wanted to emphasize the ability to actually entertain. And so that dining room that was originally in the house would now become the bar. So now we turned that dining room into a beautiful walk-in bar. We really did try and emphasize the fact that from that bar, you can entertain inside, you can entertain outside. Really was a beautiful entertaining spot. So when it came to the kitchen itself actually was very nice, but it needed to be opened up. And so what we did was we opened up those walls, created a very nice open space into the family room, the breakfast area, and opened up into the views and into the pool. Replaced all the appliances, replaced all the cabinetry, replaced all of our countertops and flooring. Some of my favorite places on this property were the theater, as well as the pool. The family room was very nice. Well, the theater itself was just an idea. So client came to us, said, we would love a theater. We pulled this one all the way. We came in with ability to recline, fully recline in this theater, and fully recline 3 rows of people, a 40-person theater, and without a doubt, one of a kind. You know, I think the master bath tells a lot about the clients because it was very open, a lot of glass and stone. So when we designed that area, we were looking for something that was very organic, was allowed to enter in and out visually. And so we had plenty of glass, French doors, and all of your vegetation essentially coming into the house through this expansive glass. Even though we had that expansive glass, what we wanted to do was create a master bathtub area, an experience that allowed you to have all that expanse, but yet still have some privacy. And so we elevated that master tub up high so that you looked out over, were elevated high enough to enjoy that beautiful view and still have some privacy to yourself. So the moment you exit this home, you're immediately drawn to all of the features that are sitting out there on this property. And you really can't focus on one because on top of all of those features, you have the city views. And off to the left, you have the mountain views. You're gonna see the outdoor kitchen. You're gonna see the second bar that's built in by the pool so that if you're ever sitting by the pool and you wanna enjoy a movie, there's a pull-down video screen. You can watch television, you can enjoy drinks, and never leave the comfort of your lounge chair sitting right there by that giant pool. And speaking of the pool, if you ever decide to jump in, an interior sound system is built into that pool and underneath the water. So you'll get to enjoy the speakers or the movie that's playing out there on the screen. You'll never miss it when you dive into the water. So as a professional designer, in my opinion, I believe this property is perfect for an athlete because you have the putting green, you have the tennis court, you have the in-ground endless pool, and then you have the large pool. And then if you're an entertainer or an actor, you have the theater, you have the small stage, you have the green room, and if you are an entrepreneur, you have multiple offices, you have the privacy, you have really a state-of-the-art security system there. And then if you're a car collector, We have an amazing property that not only can you park your cars here, but there's an ability to continue to expand on this property. We can expand on this property. Really, no matter who you are, this property is a perfect fit for you.